just testing out a stream here. Right. Right. Okay, so I'm just testing out a stream. I did a series about Phil Dunphy, but I can see that it has not been put to YouTube. So I'm just wondering what happened there. So I'm gonna look at my channel real quick. Okay, it says I'm live now. Shoot. Well, okay. Now I know. Nobody watched that first week, and now I know why. This is not great. It is not great that it's doing it like this. I'm sorry that this is probably boring, but I do need to figure out what is going wrong. So, fun. So, let's see. It says I'm live now. Alright. What if I hit edit here? Huh. Oh, so much fun. Alright. Okay, something's going wrong with these uploads. But I'll fill you in on what happened. So, okay. I decided to invest like sitcom characters. And I chose Phil Dunphy inspired the series because there's an episode where he meets with a friend. I think it's Josh Gad, who plays his friend. Anyway, he meets with a friend, and basically his friend is like, "Yeah, I invested in everything I am passionate about, and I made a bunch of money." And so, he kind of gets on Claire for being like, "If you didn't stifle me and who I am, then this could have been me." And so he's kind of upset about that, right? And so I did a whole thing where I researched Phil. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did a whole thing where I researched Phil Dunphy and looked up stuff for him and how he would probably invest. So let me see if I can work on something right now and just kind of go over what I did. All right. So here's what I did. Here's where we ended up. We went with Qantas Airlines because of their trip to Australia. And it was actually not $9. It was $29. I don't know why it got $9. It might be the exchange rate might be totally different. Anyhow, that might be why. But Qantas, they did mention that in Australia. The Australia episodes, or at least I saw that it was Qantas Airlines, and I don't know why that stuck with me, and kind of helped inspire this episode as well. They're like the main airline of Australia. I don't know why Chipotle Mexican Grill. I just felt like Phil would like that. eBay, I feel like Phil would sell a bunch of random stuff on eBay. Magic Software Enterprises. I don't think he would really care about the software, but I do think he would love the name, the Magic. There were a bunch of real estate companies, but I didn't think Phil would invest really in any of them because they were kind of more commercial, and I just don't feel like Phil is a sellout to commercialism in that way, and also being kind of really mean. I mean, if you're real estate business on the market, you're kind of mean. And the one that I was thinking about, I was like, "Oh, this is actually like residential real estate," and kind of was looking stuff up, and I was like, "Oh, the government." Well, they've maybe not the gov. They, it's not that they've had issues with the government, but there were ethical concerns, and I was like, Phil's a very upbeat guy. I don't feel like he would be that. So, we turned away most theme parks except for the MGM resorts because I think that's where David Copperfield plays. So I was like, okay, a magician, there we go. Um, and then stock symbol tap for I feel like Phil would drink a beer, but I wasn't really sure if he had a brand, and so I thought he would get a kick out of the stock ticker for one of them was tap, and I was like, "That's perfect." Nike, just do it. I thought was well. So big thing was Walt Disney. So ABC, which Modern Family was on, is owned by Walt Disney Company, and Walt Disney obviously has the theme parks, and obviously I feel like that was part of the whole episode too, is that um, his friend invested in theme parks and like just whatever was fun to him. And Walt Disney, obviously, theme parks. And also the supporter of Modern Family. They might have even had an episode at Walt Disney. I feel like all ABC popular shows seem to have one. But when I was looking that up for that episode, which is now sadly no longer with us because I did not record it, um, it says when I looked it up, it changed literally to 111.11. Now I made a note here that when I actually bought it, it was at 112.5. Because I didn't want people to see me actually like logging into my bank and stuff online. So I did it after the stream ended, and I guess we're just gonna look for who's next. Um yeah, I'm just gonna look for. I don't know why I'm so small on this screen. It's just really bad. Oh, that is even worse. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really work. Anyhow, yeah, that's where we're at. Sorry, my I brushed my hair, but it's really bad, and I have like okay, I'm like Conan right now, and like that. I have a swoop. I started to get a swoop, and, like, I know I'm obsessed with Conan, but, like, I didn't realize I'm morphing into him. Anyhow, um, I'm up for suggestions on who you would like me, to invest in at next invest like next. I'll after I'm done doing my research, I'll sell my fill stocks, and we'll start over again. Um I didn't invest very much because I don't have very much. Anyway, I hear someone calling my dog, so I'm gonna leave. Bye.